A noble young lady fell in love with a portrait. Every night, she would lie on the portrait in disheveled clothes and keep rubbing against it, along with some unpleasant sounds. The young lady would finally finish her actions with satisfaction. However, a portrait could never compare to a real person. In order to ease the emptiness in her body, the young lady issued a notice of seeking a man to marry into her family throughout the country. Once selected by her, the man could not only marry the beautiful young lady but also inherit the family property of the young lady's family. The young lady's family was a renowned incense-making family in Japan. They were not only extremely wealthy, with wealth comparable to that of a small country, but also, according to legend, there was a mysterious treasure hidden in the family. Owning it could enable one to dominate the world. After the news of the young lady seeking a man to marry into her family spread, eligible men from all over the country rushed to try their luck. But after rounds of strict screening, only 4 people stood out and successfully entered the test link. These 4 people were an incense-making master, a brave warrior, and even a high-ranking official in the imperial court who was selected. Strangely, the 4th selected person never showed up. Instead, a strange medicine peddler appeared out of thin air. The high-ranking official in the imperial court asked him curiously,
なくされたでおじゃるな。
さようでんな。
は東侍でおじゃったな。御所にはお役目で来ておじゃると。
二度もこの道には未だ浅いものの。
The other 3 people all looked incredulous upon hearing this, but before they could open their mouths to refute, the young lady's maid came to announce that the test officially began. Since the 4th person was late, the medicine peddler took his place to participate in the test. As an incense-making family, of course, the test was about competing in the appreciation of incense. The rule was that the 4 people would smell 5 kinds of incense in turn, and those who could find 2 identical ones among them would pass the test. With an order from the young lady, the first kind of incense was presented. The high-ranking official in the imperial court, who was the first to go, took a deep breath. In an instant, he seemed to see a scene of 100 flowers in full bloom. After smelling it, the incense-making master only felt that he was surrounded by gold and silver treasures. The warrior, however, thought the smell was like horse manure. Only the medicine peddler remained calm and showed no reaction. After smelling the 5 kinds of incense, everyone gave their answers. Then the servants took them outside the room to wait for the result. But unexpectedly, as soon as they walked out of the room, the other 3 people left in a hurry on the pretext of having something to do. It turned out that they didn't come to marry into the family for the sake of marrying the young lady at all. Instead, they wanted to take the opportunity to steal the hidden treasure of the young lady's family. It was said that this treasure was a kind of spice, and obtaining it could make one control the world. However, the 3 people searched the entire mansion but failed to find the treasure. In the end, they could only return empty-handed. But when they came back and pushed open the door, they found that the medicine peddler was actually standing on the table. After seeing the 3 people, he slowly made a gesture.
炊き上がりました。文句の後、答えを決めてたもれ。